Good afternoon, everybody. Joel and I are back up in Dolly Sods. It is August 16th, and we are taking a 2-day or 3-day, 2-night adventure up into the hills. So we're taking the lower section, so this is going to be a little bit of a different section. It's about 13 miles total. We're going to do about 4.5 miles each day, give or take. We'll head up the right-hand side, but this is us at the trail head.
A little busy
yeah, it is a little busy. We've got quite a few cars, as you can see. Trailhead is right up there, so we're gonna throw our packs on, get everything going, and get on trail. We'll see you later. All right, so Joel and I are just getting in here, and there's already a lot of campsites. There's one there, but we've passed several of them. But the trail is kind of nondescript. There's just kind of a bunch of trails that cut through the area. So we use the Gaia app, which is a great mapping app. Highly recommend it. So we know we're at least going in the right direction because we can pull that up and see where the trail is supposed to go as far as along the water or the river. So we're gonna keep heading in and see what we can find. See if we can find a split and head off to the right. All right, we'll report back. Okay, so when you come from the parking lot, you need to make sure you stay to the right. That is the trail we should have come in on. And this is the trail we just kind of came across from. And right here is the sign. So we didn't see it from the parking lot, so I guess when we come back later Sunday, we'll have to watch. We're gonna actually be coming from that way, where Joel's coming from now, on Sunday. So, and then we'll hit this and go back. But we didn't see it when we left the parking lot, so I don't know if it was just kind of hidden or what, but we're back on trail. We figured it out.
We're lost. It's going to take days to get out of here.
That's right. We're done for. But yeah, it was not well marked. There was a lot of trails coming into campsites, which were really cool little campsites. But yeah, this little thing to here wasn't quite marked well. So, but we're back. We're good. We're going to head on in, and we will film later on. So this is what I mean by not well marked. So Joel and I just came up, I don't know, 100, so whatever, foot straight up climb through this little trail here, and we're headed that direction. However, there's a trail we came up. Over here, there's a trail that meets up. So somewhere back where we came from, there was another trail that met up with where we need to go. That most likely didn't come at such a steep incline. So
Go back down and find it.
yeah, we should. We should go trace this trail back and figure it out. Unfortunately, we're actually doing a loop, so we won't be back this way on our way out. I guess fortunately or unfortunately. But next time we come in here, just got to remember to stay right and look for the trails that all go off to the right. All right, we're back on trail. So Joel and I just saw this little path coming off this trail with a big bright area, so we thought we'd come and take a look. And I hope I'm not moving too fast, make everybody sick, but here's the view kind of from the top of this ridge into the bed, the riverbed, and into the mountains. So I thought we'd stop and take a look. Yeah, it is a nice cool breeze coming off the valley there. So very pretty, very nice. So all right. All right, we've come on our next sign. We're heading Red Creek. So we're heading up that direction. This actually goes across and up into the mountain. We're going to be coming around and back down, but we'll be coming down further. We won't be cutting across that section. We'll be cutting further across. This is a nice big kind of open area for tenting or even hammocking. There's a lot of trees in here. As you can see and hear, it's right along the water. So but we're gonna head on into the green tunnel over there and keep on going. Okay, Joel and I are not far in, so yeah, right. We gotta make up some miles here. There was a lot of uphills in this section, but we did stumble across this like rhododendron here. It's like the last one with flowers on it. So there's some there, and there's a pile of them over there. But, a lot of rhododendrons, very, very tall, like trees out here. These are kind of some of the smaller ones that we're at right now, but as you can see, the trail's kind of crowded with them. Certain sections we went through was the sun was like completely shaded, or they was completely shading the sun from the trail. So, but yeah, we're still pushing on. We've come to our next crossing, trail crossing that is. Up that way is Fisher String that goes back out to kind of the main area towards the road. And then the sign down here is for Red Creek, which is a trail that we're going to continue down. And we should be coming up on the water here soon. There's the sign. And we're going to take a look there and see if we want to camp there, or keep going to the next kind of big water crossing area and camp there. So there's the trail ahead of us, and you might be able to hear the waterfalls, but we'll record some stuff when we get down there. So this is what we hiked down to. Really beautiful stream, the river. We're gonna head up this way, and then we'll be crossing shortly further up. All right, Joel and I just crossed the creek. This is the creek that we had to cross over. And a lot of rocks to be able to use, but we made it. I ended up just kind of forging through with my sandals on, and Joel was able to find some good rocks to use to climb across. So pretty much stayed dry. We went ahead and took our packs off. We've been sitting here for a little bit, just kind of take a break for a minute. We've got about another 1.5 miles to go. At least we think. We're going to check some of the sites on the way. We don't want to end the weekend with a long hike, so we want to try and keep everything around 4.5 miles. So we're doing good. So how's your hike going?
Not bad so far.
Not bad so far.
Not bad so far.
All right, good. Yeah, Joel's got a new pack. He's got another Osprey. So he's got the fancy one with the day pack on the top, which is really pretty neat. I was looking at it earlier, showing me, and that flap comes down and it has extra straps, so you can remove it and have a day pack. So pretty cool. Yeah, so we'll have to try it out sometime. I don't know that we'll be doing day hikes on this one, but maybe next time we get bit onto the flat areas, where we usually do those kind of day hikes, we'll have to try it out. So
far, back and shoulders
feel good.
Okay.
Good. All right, yeah. So that's our equipment. I'll probably do maybe a little when we get into camp. I'll show hammocks. We both have the same war bonnet. I think he's got a different fly setup than I do, but kind of show some of the stuff that we have, and get back on trail hill in a little bit, and get to camp. All right. All right, I'm gonna make this a quick video because we're losing light, and we still have probably half mile or more to go. So we're just got up the top of a pretty steep incline. We've kind of hit a plateau a little bit. I can see behind me it's a little bit still up, but I'm hoping that it'll start to level out here soon, and then we can get to our campsite. You can see the sun's still up out there, but it's
Going down.
it's going down, and we're losing light, so we gotta get to camp and set up. So I may not video again until we get to camp, and we'll see you guys then. Okay, so Joel and I are at the meeting, the trail head where we will start off tomorrow. It is getting late. What's it, like 7?
Yeah, close.
So now we need to find a campsite. There's the water is behind us. You might be able to hear the waterfall. Once we get down there, we'll get set up. We got to set up quick because it's starting to get dark, and then eat and get in bed. All right, so we're here. We found kind of a little stealthy area. We're gonna go between a few trees. Once we get set up, I'll show you. There's already a little fire pit here. So we'll get set up, and I'll show you kind of what it looks like. If it gets too late, then I'll probably try and do the recording tomorrow morning. Good morning. It's August 16th. Joel and I made camp last night. It was a little dark, so we didn't really show I didn't really show much. So this is kind of where we are. Got some clothes out drying. There's my hammock set up, and there's Joel's, and there's Joel enjoying breakfast, some gravy and biscuits from Mountain House. If you haven't had it, I highly recommend it. Very good, yes. So we're gonna get packed up here in a little bit. I was gonna try and do a little bit of a maybe gear review, but like I said, we got in late, and we really need to get the rest of our stuff together and get back on the trail so that we can get up this mountain and maybe
Get a better camping spot.
Yeah, definitely get a better camping spot. This one, as you can kind of see, we made it happen. It's on the side of a hill a little bit. We are next to the river, but it's it's not like super easy access. So we're hoping for a better spot. We should get there earlier, so I'm hoping also that then maybe we can do the gear review, kind of basic, go over some things. So, but that's it for this morning, and we will talk to you later. All right, everybody. So there's a gentleman hiking the AT. His name is Sleeves, and I think you can look him up under Sleeves Hikes the AT or Sleeves. He's on YouTube. I'll try and remember to put a link to his page. But I saw him do this, we'll call it a backpack hack, where you can easily put your backpack on. And I thought it was a little aggressive, but Joel and I tried it yesterday, and it worked really well. So we're gonna have.
Genius.
He is a genius. So Sleeves, I don't know if somebody told you, but here we go.
So much quicker.
So much quicker and easier, and you don't have that whole trying to get the last arm through, and the whole like lifting it up and throwing it on. It's actually, for some reason, it's easier to lift it this way.
Yeah,
So
you don't you're not straining or anything.
yeah, it's a lot easier. So all right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get mine on, and we're gonna get on the trail. So we'll talk to you guys later.
Sleeves, this is for you. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. That's almost like coffee in the morning.
Yeah. So we entered a beautiful little pine foresty area. So I'll show you kind of the area. And then you look down here. It has this really pretty brook running through, moss growing all around it and all. So just thought I'd share. It's very pretty. It's been a beautiful day so far. We've already gotten to the top of the mountain, obviously, and we're kind of walking through a little bit of the forest, and we should be heading into some more fields, open fields. That's why I changed the hat, put something on for some sunblock. So we will be back with you soon. So we hit the turning point. Now we're on Stone Coal Trail. This is kind of the beginning of it. We just came down from there, and Joel and I are heading down this way through the woods. For the most part, everything's downhill now. We're still going to try and find a camp for tonight. Stop early so that we can kind of enjoy a little time on the trail together, and enjoy the actual camping experience instead of kind of rushing through and stuff. So once we find,
weather's great today though.
Yeah, it is beautiful. And once we find a site, then we'll get set up, and then we can maybe show a little bit more. Thanks. So we came through this, or we're walking through this pine forest, and it's just really beautiful and picturesque. It's a small trail through it, but yeah, it's just gorgeous. And you can see the ferns are just carpeting the whole thing. So I'm gonna pan up here. You can see it's just all pine forest. It's just beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. Nice cool breeze coming through. Alright. Back on trail. Okay, so it's about a little after 5:30. We've made camp. Going out, grabbed firewood. A nice fire pit here. See that? We do have some neighbors, unfortunately, over that way. Hopefully it won't be too loud or anything. We've kind of gotten into more of a populated area. There is Joel's setup. Here's mine. I'm taking my kilt off, kind of cooling down. Got all our food stuff set up. So I'll take you and take a quick look at my setup in here. So we both have the war bonnet. XL hammock. It has double layer, so you can put a pad in it. You can see I've got a sleeping bag by Climate in here. I've also got my sleeping quilt, pillow, a Sea Summit pillow, inflatable pillow. This is supposed to be a bag to inflate your sleeping pad, and also a dry bag for your clothes. Works great as a dry bag. Unfortunately, it does not hook up to my pad, so I might have to return that or see if they have an adapter. Got my little headlamp sitting up in here for tonight. I've kind of gone into what I kind of refer to as porch mode. I take my hiking poles and stick them down so that up a little bit, get some extra ventilation. Joel has the same hammock, but he's got different tarp. Mine has doors on it, which are nice if it's raining and stuff. You can see I've got them hooked up here. They're hooked together with these mitten hooks. I'd take them down and they would cover the backside area from any kind of rain or wind if it was bad. But I'll take a look into Joel's area here. So he's got his set up as well. They're pretty much the same hammocks. He's using a Climate sleeping pad as well. It's super fly, yeah. Yeah, I can't remember the different names of the flies, but yeah. Anyhow, nice to have the doors, though. Yeah, the doors are nice for wind and rain. So, hello everybody. It's after 7:30. We have already eaten dinner, gotten everything set up. Joel has made a campfire. Went and collected all the wood for it. I will show you that real quick here. Enjoying a warm evening. We'll probably be up for another half hour or so. Joel, how was the hike?
It was good. It was a little interesting getting up here. Tomorrow we have hopefully just downhill. But the weather's great. It's awesome. A little cold at night, but not too crazy. So yeah. It was good.
All right, and we're getting ready to have a little breakfast, a little dessert that Joel brought in. So we're gonna cook that up. Some raspberry crumbles, so looking forward to that. That'll be awesome. It'll taste good. So we will go ahead and shut down, and after this probably hit the sack and get to bed so we can get up early tomorrow. See you all later. All right, it's Sunday. We're all packed up. We've got our campsites packed up. It's right around 9 o'clock, and we should be heading out in a few minutes. Hopefully you can get back to the car sometime around noonish, maybe a little after. But here is the site. All the hammocks are gone. And you can see I will heading out here in just a minute. So. Yes, yes. Actually, we did have a pack of coyotes kind of come around the camp a little bit. There sound like a lot of them too. There's quite a few, so that was interesting. And then also, while it was dark, we heard what we're thinking might have been like an owl or something, like a screech owl or something, like almost directly above our campsite. It just like made the kind of most abrupt, scary noise, but we just kind of like, I guess that was something. So, pretend we didn't hear it. It was probably some kind of owl, though. We might try and look and do a little research, see what that was, but definitely startled us a little bit. Coyotes didn't get like too close, but they were definitely loud, and quite a few of them. So, yeah, like I said, we're packing up to get out of here, and we will be back on the trail in a few minutes. Yeah, must be a mess in the road. That's neat. Yeah, it was just a couple feet long, so I don't seem to really care. Right next to our fire pit now. All right, so it's 10 o'clock. What time is it?
About 10:20.
Okay, so it's 10:20. We're only about a mile in, but a lot of it was mud. Really, really muddy trails. A lot of technical kind of hopping side to side on the trail, looking for rocks in the middle of this mud, that kind of stuff. So hopefully we'll start getting some downhill soon. I think we have one little teeny climb left, and then it should all be downhill from there. Hopefully we won't have quite as much mud, but it's Dolly Sods, so you can never say that. So we'll see what we run into. All right. So this is the trail that Joel and I are heading down. It's kind of hard to do justice, but it's very narrow, and like so. Here's my hiking poles, and pretty much it drops straight down after that. And you can kind of see, and you can see down there, and there's the water source and all that. And then we just had to climb over that thing, which is again right on the edge. So kind of had to straddle it and lean forward, as it were, so you didn't end up going over. But yeah, this is this is straight, and then way down there is where that water is. So it's a very steep drop. So I would say that it's maybe 100 or so, but it's straight down. So yeah, definitely straight down. All right, so this is the way we're headed, and we've got some more obstacles in front of us. You just come down the trail, and Joel saw this off to our left. Almost looks like a giant cave there, and then up there in the right corner looks like another little cave. But it's just a rock formation. Looks really neat. So kind of above us to the left. Okay, so we came through that hole over there, finally got down to the bottom of the mountain. I wouldn't necessarily recommend that trail. It was the Little Stone Coal trail. If you head up, you basically got to get your water from here, and it's quite a climb. And there's not even water at the top. I mean, there's a lot of mud and bogs, but there's campsites, but I don't know where you get your water from, because the creek that goes along the trail, even though on the map shows it there right next to it, it's 20 to 100 feet depending on where you are, down off the side of the hill. So but anyhow, we came out there, came to this area here, crossed this little area, and over here is just a very beautiful view of Red Creek and the mountains. So, thanks for hanging out with us. We got a little bit further to get to the car, and we will report back. All right, everybody, we got back. It's 1 o'clock. We were going kind of slow, but it was all downhill, so you couldn't really go too quick because a lot of rocks and stuff. Yeah, lots of 3.6 miles in about 3.5 hours, so no records were set.
I think that was a record.
So we did all right. We got down the hill. So we're back at the car. Obviously, we got Joel brought his ride this time. So we'll be heading out now. Go get something to eat. Go home, shower, hit the hay. This was our longest adventure. 13 and a half or so miles.
Actually, I'll correct you.
Oh, all right.
It's total with all of our random stuff, 14 and a half.
14 and a half.
That's why it's a new record.
Not that we got lost at any section, but we might have gotten a little off course. But anyhow, it was good. We had a good time. My hand's shaking, sorry. Arms are tired from hiking in the pails. Yeah, and I'm hungry. So, but thanks for joining us, and we will see you next time.
Yeah.